It is only in Africa that we appoint somebody, we recruit somebody, and fail to provide the needed tools for the person to do it. If you go to our districts, you will see that the West Department is suffering so much when it comes to vehicles. When the MCE or DCE wants to go somewhere, who will give them the vehicle to go and monitor a project that is going on?
According to the former provost of the College of Art and Built Environment, assemblies do not comprehend the problem of sustainable infrastructure development, which causes departments of works to suffer greatly in terms of resources.
It means that we do not understand the issue of sustainability when it comes to infrastructure delivery. Because the little money that we are using it to provide infrastructure, yet we do not equip the engineers to be able to go and monitor and ensure that the works are done effectively and well.
If engineers do not have the resources to ensure that projects are completed in accordance with established standards, Professor Yakwa worries that works completed at assemblies will not last.
You see, this means that the work will not survive tomorrow. So there will be no infrastructure for tomorrow. And that the money that we are spending now will go to waste.
According to him, the availability of equipment and infrastructure, particularly vehicles for engineers in the works department, is essential for any assembly that is worthwhile.
If for any assembly that is worthwhile, provision of tools and infrastructure, especially vehicles for engineers, for works department to do their work will be cardinal or number one on the agenda.
In order to assist engineers to offer productive labor, he urges the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development to direct assemblies to resource the professionals. He says the ministry should be able to whisper into the ears of the assembly so they regard it as very vital and provide infrastructure to effective work delivery.
Even though the head of local government doesn't have money to provide this, I am sure the ministry should be able to speak into the ears of the MMDC so that they see this as very important and provide such infrastructure for you to be able to do your work. Other than that, if you look at a district like mine, the villages that one has to travel, because we are providing schools under trees, how do we go into those hinterlands to be able to see? So if you go there, the projects that are delivered there are shoddy. And so you are lambasted as engineers as to what you are doing in the district for such projects to be there. But how could you walk into such hinterlands?
The subject of lack of resources enthused engineers from all across the nation who attended the ceremony. Here is Engineer Wanda.
The call is very right, and I'm happy the head of service himself was there, and so I think that the call will be heeded too.
According to Engineer Wanda, consultants were occasionally paid a sum of money, at least 6% of the project cost. However, with the creation of the Works Department, these funds are being saved.
That's why we engage consultants to provide consultancy services for the assemblies. They are paid huge sums of money, sometimes minimum of 6% of the project cost. But with the coming of the Works Department, these monies don't go outside again. When we have the Works unit providing consultancy services for the assembly, it means that the assembly is saving so much. So therefore, if we provide the necessary tools for the assemblies to do their work, it will be very helpful.
Tools such as Smith hammer and then slam tests that we normally use in testing the strength of concrete. We don't have such tools in even the municipal that I'm working. It's not tools alone, equipment such as vehicles for monitoring are not enough. Therefore, rendering most of us to be out to supervise projects, ongoing projects, it makes us stay in the office instead of going out.
The foundation of all development, according to Engineer Alexander Kello from Ahafo Ano Southwest District Assembly, is the Works Department. To create the finest work, Engineer Kello urges the Assembly to resource them well.
It is the inspection of the project, the regular monitoring and inspection of the projects that will help the project to come out with whatever that the specification of the contract demands. But due to the challenges that the Works Department face, all these things becomes future, and at the end of it all, the districts and the country as large do not get the necessary and then the requisite specification of a project that is required.
A report by Mohammed NURUDEEN.